So we've talked about, this early entry of retail money, getting back into the space, definitely a lot earlier than it has in cycles past. And then we talked about the second wave coming, the second wave of retail adoption. We saw a nice spike. And really, it looks like we're starting to get to that point where we do that hard transition to alt season. So I had a buddy of mine reach out yesterday, specifically asking about Shiba Inu. He said he had some money left over in his Robinhood account, and he wants to, get SHIB and some other stuff. And the interesting, I obviously couldn't advise him because I'm not a financial advisor. It's not what we do. But what I want to mention is that we're seeing a lot of the optics now start to translate to buys. It may not look like it in the charts, right? We're obviously dealing with a lot of this chop in the market, a lot of this sideways trading, and that's normal for this time of the market cycle. But don't think that adoption isn't starting to pick up. Don't think that people aren't paying attention to what's going on, because they are. We're starting to see that flow actually begin to take place. But know this, it's going to be happening at a much larger level the deeper we get into this cycle. Remember, when prices are, stagnant and not really moving, that's not an exciting time for a lot of people to get in. Most people get in when prices are running wild. FOMO becomes a big deal. And when it comes to Shiba Inu, that's when you tend to see a lot of people get in. For example, just look at what happened, late February into early March. On the massive run-up, that's when we had some of the highest rates of adoption in terms of Shiba Inu. Look at last market cycle, when we had that massive run-up from basically, 4001 through 4088 to the all-time high, we had some of the highest rates of adoption. So don't think that when prices do actually start running again, that this isn't going to accelerate. Now, it's kind of interesting because a lot of this adoption has been taking place still at times where the charts aren't doing much, which again, I think is some of that maturation, maturation that we're going through earlier in the cycle than we typically have in the past. It also means that Shiba Inu, again, is beginning to mature as an asset. It's a reason why the fundamentals have been great. It's a reason why I've mentioned this outside optics online and things like that have been such a blessing. Because for a coin that, right now currently sits at the 9th largest coin in all of crypto, it gets metrics more like one that's in the top 3. That's a reason why I think that SHIB is going to do quite well this cycle, because there are so many things that it has going in its favor. I had somebody say, oh yeah, hopefully it continues to get popularity. Well, it still is one of the most popular coins in all of crypto. Remember, there was a period of time where Shiba Inu was the best performing asset in, I think it was 20, was it 21? I think it was either 21 or 20. But I'm not saying that it's going to be the best performing asset in all of crypto. Again, I'm sure there will be ones like BOEM that launch and do like these million X's and stuff in a very short period of time. But for an asset to be as large as it is, a $14 billion market cap, to do what it's doing from a price perspective, to do what it's doing from an adoption perspective, that is very, very telling. So I think these things are going to accelerate and get even bigger and more exciting the deeper we get into this cycle. Just know that this inflow of people is actually taking place. People are actually paying attention. Hell, people that I talk to all the time that wanted nothing to do with crypto here recently, they're starting to get excited about crypto again. That wave is coming. We just got to get through the shit first. So I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.